Hello, this is the generally approachable Sudoku for the 18th of March 2024. It is, Sequence Snikt by Philip Newman, which is a play on a lot of the past levels starting from Sequence Break. But now it's called Sequence Snikt for some reason. There are 3 different things over here, so let's figure this out. Normal Sudoku apply, so place the digits 1 to 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. That 3x3 box. Diagonal, so digits along the indicated diagonals here, which are these 2 little lines, cannot repeat, so essentially they have to contain the digits 1 to 9 as well. Thermal, so digits along thermometers must increase from bulb to tip, so basically every digit has to be greater than the one before it. A possible sequence would look like this. This is a possible sequence of digits along a thermometer. Yeah, every digit has to be greater than one before it. And finally, crop key pairs. So digits in cells separated by a black dot must be in a 1:2 ratio. So something like this is valid. Something like this is also valid. And digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. So one must be 1 greater than the other. Something like a 5-4 is a valid set. A 3-4 or I guess a 5-6 is also valid. And yeah, I assume not all dots are given, so any other pair could be consecutive or have a 1:2 ratio if they wanted to. Right, so with that, those are all the rules. Let's just begin solving. Yeah, I do get why this is called sequence Snikt. It's because you have the sequence 1 to 9 here. I'm missing out of 5 though, but I can't say that 5 must be here as a result. We can, however, work on the thermometers first, which is probably what we do. Each thermometer is 7 digits long, and so if you start with the minimum of 1 on a thermometer, then your thermometer reach at least a 7 on the end. But because the digits along a thermometer can only range from 1 to 9, you can only have 9 as a maximum. And following it downwards by decreasing by 1 every single time, you get the maximum for every single cell here. Therefore, the valid digits are actually anywhere between the minimum and the maximum, which gives us that. And we can copy that over to the rest of the cells as well. Whoa. Like this. Taking a while. And there we go. Now we can continue removing cells. So this now can't be a 1. Meaning this can't be as low as a 2, otherwise it would have no possible digit. This can't be a 3 for the same reason, and therefore we can remove all of that from here. 4, well, I don't know. 6 doesn't do anything either. 6 does remove 6 from those cells though. So because this can't be 6 anymore, that can't be as high as a 5. And then we can remove those cells from the highest digits. 4 means that can't be 4, and so that must just be a 5. This digit must be greater than 5 and therefore must be a 6, and we can push everything up from there. We cannot remove stuff from here based on digits here. This 5 means that those must all be less than 5, which gives us this. This must not be a 6, this must not be a 5, this must not be a 4. And this now can't be 2, that now can't be 1. Alright, hopefully I explained that well enough, but we have a bunch of pairs here. And in fact 5 was in the center. Okay, now what? Well, it looks like I might want to do some regular Sudoku. Maybe a black crop key dot could help us. Although it doesn't seem very likely. Okay. Let's talk about where 9 goes in this box, I suppose. It can't go in there by this 9, but 9 can also go here, because 9 must always be next to an 8 to make a consecutive pair, but 8 is already in the box. So 9 can't be in those cells, and therefore 9 is one of those cells. Whichever those cells are would see those cells, and therefore this 9 seeing those cells force a 9 into one of those cells. I kept saying those cells back there. But right, we can do the exact same here actually. Oh no, this dot is not the same. Although it is functionally identical in that 1 cannot be here on the black dot because it only has 2 as a possible partner and 2 is already in the box. So once again, 1 in this box cannot be there. It must be one of those cells, which now means it must be one of those cells. Cool. And actually, those digits form a 6, 7, 8 triple in here, which I missed. as well as a 2, 3, 4 triple here, which I also missed. Alright, this 4 now means that must be 3, which means that must be 2. I don't know why I didn't see that. This 6 means now that must be 7, that must be 8, which fixes everything up for us. Why didn't I see that? I'm sure the comments are all going to be screaming at me for this. Actually, nah, I don't know. Alright, let's keep looking. 7 in this box must be here. What else do we have? Probably a 2 in this box. No, 3. 3 in this box must be here now. And I suppose that might help us with something. Yeah, like in this diagonal, we can actually put 1 and 9 as a pair, because none of those digits can contain 1 or 9 by those digits there, and therefore in this diagonal, 1 and 9 have to occupy those cells, forming a pair here. We could likely do the same thing in this diagonal, but with 3 and 7 this time. 3 and 7 now can't be in those cells at all, and therefore in this diagonal must occupy those cells. The last 2 digits will be 2 and 8, which are here. Now this looks very X windmill as well. Like, look at it. Every digit's rotation symmetrical partner is in fact summing to 10. 7 here resolves this 3-7 pair. Did not see that. And 2 here resolves this 2-8 pair. Now what do we have? This? Yeah, 7. 7 actually. 7 in here in this box must be one of those cells, which means it's either next to an 8 or a 6, but 8 is written in the box, so it must be next to 6. Cool. Next, 4 in this box we can place. The remaining digits are 1, 5, and 9. That digit can't be a 9. Could probably do the same up here as well, maybe, with like 3s or something. Like, yeah, 3 over here must be in this set of cells, which must be next to a 6, so 3 and 6 go in here. To finish the column, this is 1, 5, or 9. And in fact, what else do we have? What did I put here? A 4, right. So it probably maybe like a 6, no. Wait, what? Yeah, what did I put here? What? I don't know. Alright, there was something fundamentally different about that box down there. Either I made a mistake or something. No, this 4. Right, because this must be 6 and 7, which doesn't include 4, but 6 here is already in there. So yeah, there is something different about this. Alright, 5 firstly resolves this 1, 5 pair. It's not really a pair. But okay, there you go. That forms a triple over here. This has to be 1, 6, and 8. 1 can't be in those, so 1 goes here. 6 can't be there, so that's 8. 6 goes here. Those last 3 digits are 4, 5, and 7. And 5 actually can't be in those cells, so 5 goes up here. 4 now resolves the remaining 4, 7 pair, which resolves the 6, 7 pair as a result. Those digits are, let me think, sorry, 6 and 9, nice. 6 here resolves that, so indeed we do get 6, 9. Those digits are 5 and 8. Something, something, something. 1, 5, 9 pair still remains. This digit, the missing digit we haven't talked about is 4 in this column. Actually, we can put a last digit. I think that's just a 9, which means that now this can't be a 9, giving us a very lovely chocolate teapot. 5 here, sorry, resolves this 5, 8 pair. I'm going around randomly right now. I'm just clicking on things that I see. In this diagonal here, we are missing digits 1 and 2. That is resolved by this. As for this column, we are missing the digits 3 and 6, I believe, which is resolvable. And that also resolves this for us. 3 in the corner, we haven't seen that in a while. I keep saying that, but I really think we haven't seen it in a while. The remaining digits here are 2, 5, and 4. Right, 4 and 5 come in that cell, so that's a 2. This forms a 4, 5 pair here, which doesn't do anything, but we have more pairs to work with. This is 3 and 8, that is resolvable. The last 3 digits here are, I think, 1, 2, and 9, and 9 doesn't have any pairs to work with, So this is just 1 or 2, which means that's 1, that's 2, 9 goes here. That resolves this 1, 9 pair. And this 1 gives us a 5 here and a 9 there. This is therefore a 5. 1 must be here now because this can't be 1. And that digit is therefore the last, which is a 4. 5 here resolves this 4, 5 pair. That digit is simply a 5 to finish the box. The row. To actually finish the box, we have to put in 4 and 9, which we can. Okay, those last two digits are 2 and 7, which we have. And those digits are therefore 1, 8, and 9, which we can probably put. 8 and 9 are the only consecutive pair there, and this 8 resolves that. There you go, solved the puzzle in 9 minutes and 2 seconds. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.